What is up? It's Jan back at it again with another nerdy bookish video. Welcome to another reading vlog. Alright, hello. It's currently Monday, November 6th. I'm currently eating beef empanadas that Joey went out to go get me because whenever I crave something very specific, and then instead of me not eating at all or not liking what he makes, he just gets it for me. You know, sometimes I send him money, like today I sent him money, but he made the drive. So anyway, that's what's happening. I just got home from work and I immediately started eating because I have my appetite back for the first time in literal months. Absolutely sure it's because one, I have a nicer kitchen now, so it just feels good to eat. I don't know. But also for the past 4 days, I have been working out again. It's at a gym I like. We love this apartment and everything's just happy, okay? So now my appetite's back and I am just like constantly hungry, which hasn't happened in years. Literally my appetite has gone down significantly after 2021, but that's a different story. Anyway, this is not all of that. This is a reading vlog. So in about an hour and a half, I am about to go live with Jordaline, McKay, and Gabby. I'm sure y'all know them by now, but I will link their channels down below because I'm sure I'll take some b-roll hopefully if I remember. We're gonna be discussing The Handyman Method by Nick Cutter and some other author on Jordaline's Patreon, so I'm so honored that she asked me to be a guest. Super excited for that. And then I'm also gonna be a guest for Liv from Liv's Library's Patreon for this book. So this is my current read, The Undertaking of Heart and Mercy. I just got the audiobook for it thanks to one of my vamps, Sash from Sash Reads. I will also link her down below. She taught me a Libby life hack, so got the audiobook. I needed it because I want to get a lot of like shorter books on my November like reading plans out this week, but this was gonna hinder that because it's 416 pages, and honestly it might still hinder it, but we'll see, because one of my other vamps, Ashlyn, actually cried from this book, so I really hope it has the same effect on me. So I'll be listening, following along to that while I finish my dinner. And I'm also listening to The Art Thief by Michael Finkel, and it's my nonfiction for this month because I try to read at least one a month. And I hate the narrator, but I'm loving the story. It's true crime about this art thief who does it solely because he loves art. He doesn't do it because he's a kleptomaniac or whatever. Like, he just genuinely loves the art. He doesn't even like sell them for profit or anything. He just keeps them because he loves art, and it's so like morally gray. Like, I am loving it so far and I love the cover, but I usually listen to my nonfictions via audio, so I'm glad this one was available. I just don't really like the narrator, and I can't like go past like 2 times speed or else I zone out because he's that type of like mumbly narrator, you know what I mean? Sorry I'm talking so fast. It's because I want to eat already. I'm also currently reading on my Kindle Spookily Yours by, I don't even know the author, but this KU book was going around last month because obviously witchy vibes and everything, but it's all right. There's like a cat demon man thing and people say it's cute. Some people were giving it like 1 star on Goodreads, so we'll see where I stand. It's all right. I mean, it's like less than 300 pages, so I figured it'll be quick. I will be taking this into probably Thursday night, Friday morning, because I do have my Lair monthly readathon that we have themed differently every month. It's usually a weekend long nowadays. It used to be 24 hours, but yeah. And if you didn't know, I do have a Patreon. We're called The Lair. We're vampire themed. Always linked down below. I won't bore you with the rest of the spiel, but you'll see all the details and the perks and stuff for all the tiers through that link. And now I'm gonna go because I'm starving. I'll talk to y'all later. I'm in the exact same spot. I just got 50 pages into this. I didn't realize this was as fantasy as it is. I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, can I just Google these terms and it'll come up? I thought it was like more magical realism than its own like fantasy world. But there are things that popped up on Google and it was like, yeah, this character is from The Undertaking of Heart and Mercy, or this creature or whatever. I'm like, oh, it's specific. So that's what kind of threw me off. I'm already cringing a little bit because there's a character that keeps saying
God's tits and testicles.
And I'm just like, really, I hate that. It's not amusing to me, it's just cringy. And then there's also a pregnant girl in here, and but the audiobook's helping. I mean, I'm already 50 pages in. I'm on chapter 5. But first, I got me a screwdriver, my first screwdriver, my first actual tool other than my box cutter. And it has 8 little heads and it was total rocket science trying to figure this out. I have these hanger storage stack things that needed screwing in. So I think I put the right head on there. So I'm vlogging.
Oh, who are you talking to? You think I would have put that together by now?
I know. If I ever do lose my shit, Joey will never know. He'll just assume I'm vlogging. At all times. Like, I could be talking to fucking demons and he'd think I'm vlogging. I feel so adult with this screwdriver, yo. Like, holy fuck. I just did that. Who needs the handyman method? You've got Handy Jan. The Handy Jan method. Dude, I'm so sore though. Like, screwdriving is hurting. Oh god, that almost poked my eye out. Anyway, this is magical. Best $7. I highly recommend. Honestly, if you want the link, let me know. It comes with a Phillips, a flathead, whatever other screwdriver types there are. Also, Joey's gonna put together our nightstands tonight, so the screwdriver might come in handy in 2 ways tonight.
I can even make a screwdriver.
Can you though? Because we don't have any vodka. Fucking working. Okay, I need to buy. We get it. You know how to use a screwdriver, Jan.
What the fuck? Anyway, y'all need to read this shit. It is so good.
So good. Please do. Sorry for the atrocious lighting, but it's currently like right before 6 p.m. I have an appointment at 6:15. I just got here. Y'all saw I stopped at Barnes first after work. So I had like an hour in between, you know, and I wanted to make myself feel better. It was only supposed to be 1 or 2 books, but I bought 4. Are we surprised? Not really. Every time I have some sort of adulting moment, I like to treat myself, okay? It's a toxic trait of mine. It's whatever. But y'all saw I grabbed Vengeance of the Pirate Queen, Love Redesign, Where He Can't Find You. No, please don't go to this car. This is the only one I didn't get B-roll for, I think, but it's What You Are Looking For is in the library. So this one is Japanese lit fic, and it's bookish, obviously, and I just felt wrong if I got this. I mean, not wrong if I got it from the library, but like, because obviously I'm still supporting library, but I feel like as a library worker, I need this on my shelves. Plus, one of my patrons, Megan, loves this book, and I trust her with my whole life, so I'm gonna read that, and I think it's gonna be super cozy. The other 3 were just on my most anticipated of November, which will be linked down below. All of those books that I talked about were released today, so I'm glad I got 3 of them. God, I spent so much. It's the 6th. No, it's not. What day is it today? Is it the 6th? The 7th. And I've already spent so much money on books. Yikes. But okay, I'm gonna head in so then I can head out just as quickly. She said hopefully. I also gotta find this. I've been here so many times and I still don't know exactly where to go, so that's me. I did read a bunch of The Undertaking of Heart and Mercy. I read on the elliptical this morning because my body was sore and I was like, I have an appointment later. There's no way I'm gonna go after work. I'm gonna be drained. So I was like, it's now or never, bitch. So I went and I was like, light cardio and reading it is, because I didn't have energy for anything else. I went at 6:30 in the morning and then I read more of it during my lunch break, and now I'm on page 154, chapter 15, I believe, and it's growing on me. During my lunch break, I didn't even need the audiobook. Well, I didn't have a choice because I didn't bring my phone. I never bring my phone to the break room unless I leave for lunch because I like my reading time, you know, or editing time, but I forgot my fucking laptop, so it was just a whirlwind. Yeah, it's growing on me. I'm starting to like the characters a little bit more because we're getting to know them through letters, and I just love that. It's not a trope. It's like a, I guess, writing style, story style, obviously, because Divine Rivals, hello. So I had a feeling that would be the thing to get me in this book because nothing else really is getting me. It could potentially be a 4. It's definitely not a 5. Right now it's sitting at like a 3 to 4, depending on how it ends. Depending if I cry at the end. But okay, gotta go. Bye. morning. Hello. I feel like I start every morning clip with that same exact like inflection and tone. I just got to work. On my way here, I bought more books while I was driving. Don't do this at home, kids, but I just couldn't stop thinking about Death Valley by Melissa Broder. Is that her last name? The cover was just so good, and then I saw it in person yesterday at Barnes, and then I opened it up and saw like the page breaks and short chapters, and I was like,
I need this.
So I looked up out of context quotes, and I was like,
Yup, I need this.
and I was like, should I get the Pisces as well? Because it's a weird lit fic book where a girl falls in love with a fish, and I've had it on my radar forever, but when I first heard about it, I wasn't into weird books as much as I am now. I think I'm ready, so I bought both. My patron Megan, my vamp Megan, is so happy because the Pisces is like her favorite book of all time. I'm excited to read both of those. On my way here also, I was listening to The Art Thief. I have like 48 minutes left of the audiobook, so my next update will definitely be me reviewing the entirety of this book. But it's so sad. It's so sad, and I like the balance between the art thief's romance and the psychological aspects of his life decisions. Notice how a coworker drove by, hence why this angle changed abruptly. I will be finishing that today, so exciting. I woke up before 5 because I had a nightmare of Joey and I breaking up, and then like 15 minutes later he wakes up, pulls me closer, and he's like, I just had a nightmare of us breaking up. And I was like, we were like, why? And so we just like cried together for like 20 minutes, and then I got up at like 5:30, 5:40 and edited for like an hour. So I didn't get any reading done this morning, but I have 40-ish minutes left of my video to get up, and I need to get a vlog up. I miss uploading vlogs. Well, it's been like 4 days since my last upload, and I just need to like get it together. But yeah, so I haven't read this morning yet physically. I'm exactly halfway through The Undertaking of Heart and Mercy. I kind of like how slow burn it is, but also I just want to get done with it so I can read my other books on my November plans. Like yesterday I had the sudden urge to start Starling House and The Unmaking of June Farrow like simultaneously, but I didn't do it. I want to focus on this. I have 208 pages left. I have the audiobook, so it's speeding by. I just really have to sit down for like 2 hours straight and just crank it out. But I'm gonna try to read during my breaks and edit during my longer lunch break. After work, we're gonna go to the gym immediately and then go to my mom's for dinner. So hopefully I can get some work in for it. But I know my book of the month is there. I also want to do a load of laundry. I haven't been there in like a week. So alright, I gotta go into work. I'll talk to you when I finish The Art Thief, if I can sneak in a vlog clip somehow. But other than that, I'll talk to you after work. Alright, hello. As promised, here's the update. After finishing The Art Thief, I ended up giving it 4 stars. I really enjoyed it once I got past not liking the narrator. It was just like hard to stay focused because his voice was very deep and like kind of mumbly. But in terms of the story itself of this art thief, I think it was a very well-written, well-researched nonfiction. Like everything was fascinating when it came to like the psychological point of view of it and explaining that part behind his actions. Also just like how he operated and his like modes of operation, you know? But I also liked how balanced it was with his personal life, like hearing about their romance and how it was falling apart because of these art heists or whatever you want to call it, and the aftermath of finding the pieces in the canal. Yeah, it was great. I mean, I had never heard of this case until now, so it was fun to read about, and that's my nonfiction for November, so that's exciting. Got it done out of the way early. Now I have to focus on The Undertaking of Heart and Mercy, and hopefully I finish it tonight because I want to read at least one more book in this vlog. I just got home. It's like pretty much 6 o'clock. I went to my mom's to pick up some packages, so book of the month and fairy loot. Joey went to the gym. I told him to go without me because one, I barely ate today because I was focused on editing, and I tried to eat my Starbucks sandwich but wasn't appetizing and I didn't finish it. And then I had some Count Chocula bars and that's about it, and coffee. So I'm kind of lightheaded, so I'm gonna wait for him to come back to make dinner. Also, I have an arthritis flare-up in my knees, specifically my left knee, but both hurt pretty badly because it's also raining, so air pressure Y'all know how that works. So it's just not a good day for me. I went 5 days in a row. Skip today, it'll be fine. I knew the moment I decided I won't go in the morning, I knew it was gonna be a rest day, but whatever. All right, so what's the bookmark say? You know you wanna keep going. A little smirky face. So I got What the River Knows by Isabel Ibanez. I didn't realize this was YA when I grabbed it, but I really like this cover the more I look at it. And the more I read, ooh, that's spine. The more I read about it, the more it's intriguing me, but I believe it's Egyptian mythology, and there's like magical artifacts, and is it rivals to lovers? Something like that. Oh my god, the author photograph is by Shelby Mahurin. That's the author of Serpent and Dove. Wild. She also wrote Woven in Moonlight. Okay, no wonder this cover looks kind of similar. Oh, there's like illustrations in here. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of nervous, and this is long. This is over, oh, this is like right at 400 pages. These moths are so cute though, not gonna lie. That's my November book of the month. I only got one book. And then Fairy Loot, it's The Forest Grim. Here we go. There's the not the spoiler card, the art print, and here is the book. I do like this a lot better than the original, because the original has the two people and it's kind of cringy. There's the back. I'm like skeptical about this one because it's fairy tale-esque, but it's a retelling of Red Riding Hood, so it should be okay. It says, "Tell me again, Grandmere, the story of how I die." Grandmere. Once Upon a Dark Time by Catherine Purdy. Okay, end pages. Oh, that's gorgeous. I'm just a sucker for foiling. Okay, yep, I approve. Very gothic forest vibes. I think Tori from Tori Between Pages really like this. Oh, I didn't even look at the sprayed edges. Okay, that's cute. I love that. And the top and bottom are just black, but like, look. Oh, I almost just get the fuck out of it. And there's the back. All right, yeah, I'm here for this. And of course it's signed. Oh, this is the same author as Bonecryer's Moon and Bonecryer's Dawn. I don't know if I'm gonna prioritize this at all. I'm kind of over the whole,
I'm gonna read every Fairy Loot book I get right away.
ooh, that chapter is long. I do appreciate this cover. I'm happy, no complaints. So that's our little haul for the day. I'm gonna finish editing my video because I have like 20 minutes left, and I will probably post this on Instagram. I'll talk to you later when I have reading updates. Stop! The dedication of this book is for Rebecca Ross. I'm gonna block the light with my big head. But behind me is Joey. He's reading.
Oh, I look like an angel.
He's finishing up the Offspring.
Look, I've been working on it for like a year. It's taking me as long as it took me to read Nosferatu. This is less than half of that.
And it's his favorite author.
Yeah, and this is the sequel to Off Season. This one kind of sucks.
Yeah, 3 probably.
Maybe 2.
Oh no, not a 2.
It's boring as shit.
Okay,
but I don't think I could do that.
I don't think I could.
To Jack.
Ew.
Catch him.
Oh god, my bra strap. Scandalous.
You whore.
You harlot. Okay. Speaking of 3s, that's what I'm giving this. I finished it. I finished 208 pages today, and I got a video up. Today's been good. I just didn't work out because my body is crumbling as we speak. First order of business, look how well these tabs match the cover, okay? Moment taken. First of all, super fucking cringy. The romance, the steam, cringy. And the audiobook did not help. Most of the steamy scenes were from the guy's perspective, so it was just icky. Like, it made me feel icky. It just sounded so gross. From the start though, Mr. Hart Ralston here was just objectifying Mercy from the very start, and it was just like icky. I didn't like it. I liked him by the end slightly more because he wrote this letter, and y'all know I'm a sucker for letters, and like I hate that my brain immediately compared this to Divine Rivals because like this is no compare, like this pales, okay? Like this isn't even in the same Venn diagram. It's just the fact that there are gods and there are letters and a romance. But I hate it. I hated it. But like I did tear up during one letter towards the end. If you know, you know. But there were just too many moments where I was like, ew, cringe, rolling my eyes, hate this, I'm uncomfortable. The hate to love was just annoying. Literally my favorite character was that messenger animal, Basarius. I think he was a bunny. I don't know, but he had sass and I loved him. Other than that, this book was not it. And I'm pissed I went through 460 But it's still a 3 because of the ending. No, not the ending. The lead up to the ending. Yeah, why am I giving it a 3? Do I want to give it a 2? Part of me wants to give it a 2. But I did like the letters though, because that's when you like got to know the characters more. But it didn't make me like them anymore.
Just give it a 3 and call it a day.
You were not part of this thought process, okay? I just don't know. I don't know. Like, there were a bunch of cute parts where I was like, if I liked the characters, I would be swooning, squealing, crying, throwing up. But like,
I felt nothing.
And I felt cringe. I wanted to crawl out of my skin for some of these scenes. The way they talk to each other. Okay, maybe I want to give it a 2. Ugh, I already wrote it in my journal as a 3 though.
No, you can't go back.
I know, I can't go back. I'm trying to figure out why I wanted to give it a 3. Ugh, I kind of want to give it a 2. I think it's a 2. Yeah, I wasn't really a fan of the world building either, like the fantasy elements. Like, some of the things didn't even get answered, at least in my opinion. So, and the ending was just so, like, I saw it coming, obviously, because it's marked as a romance, right? But like, I've also read something exactly like it before. Even though I saw it coming, I still rolled my eyes to like Pluto and back because I could not. Like, it was fine. I felt something for a sec. And then they just had to do that. And yeah, absolutely way too long for what it is. Why is there a sequel? What the fuck could the sequel be? It's probably following different characters, but also like I care about none of them, so I'm definitely not reading the sequel, especially if it's also gonna be 400 pages long. But yeah, I'm gonna change it to a 2. It's a 2. Fuck, I already put it on Instagram as 3. Okay, low 3.
Now you're lying to people.
It's a low 3. Because there were some, my brain inherently chose a 3 at first, so we're gonna go with a 3, but a low 3, okay? There was queer rep, bookish stuff in there because I think the author's a librarian. Yeah, former public librarian. And it showed because she talked about interlibrary loans and shit, and I was like, that's never in books unless you're a librarian. Oh, the action-packed scenes? Awful. Did nothing for me. I felt nothing. I was not stressed for them. I wasn't rooting for anyone. I barely knew what a drudge was. These like soul eating things or whatever. The world building was weird. I feel like some of it was forced. Like, it didn't need to be fantastical. Like, it could have been magical realism or paranormal, just set in our world, you know? I feel like the fantasy thing was doing too much. That's what it is. So, low 3, I guess. It had some funny-ish moments, I guess. Did it though? I don't know. Whatever. We're keeping it as a low 3. I'm moving on with my life. I can't wait to read something I actually like love again. I don't know what though, because I'm gonna end this vlog tomorrow since my Lair readathon starts Friday and I have to start The Picture of Dorian Gray, but I don't want to start that tomorrow. Maybe I'll just continue one of my current reads, Spookily Yours or something. Maybe I could finish that tomorrow. It's only less than 300 pages. And it's on my Kindle, so it'd be easy to read like if I work out and at night and in the morning if Joey's still sleeping and I want to stay in bed. It'd be great. Maybe I'll do that. I'll keep y'all updated though. I'm really in the mood to read something super fast paced, like a thriller, but I don't really want to start a new book for a day left of this vlog. You know what I mean? Now I'm blurry, so I'm just gonna go. Good night. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Night, Joey.
Night, Joey.
Also, forgot to mention, I started Lone Women on my way home from work. I started listening to the audiobook. I got to chapter 10, and apparently that's 37 pages in. So there's that. I mean, I don't really have any feelings yet. It's a little bit unsettling. She did something, but I kind of missed the reason why, or maybe they didn't say the reason why yet. All I know about this book is that it's a horror written by Victor Laval, who's a very well-known Black author, and the main character's name is Adelaide, and y'all know how I feel about books with characters with that name, Adelaide or Adeline or Addie. Yeah, you know how I feel. So my hopes are high for this one. And the other thing I know is that this Adelaide character carries this mysterious trunk around during her travels. And then I heard when you find out what's inside the trunk, it's kind of wild. So we shall see. But I'm kind of nervous that I'm listening to it on my drives because I wanted to read it physically. First of all, because the chapters are short as fuck. But also I watched Gabby's vlog on it and she said it was hard to follow through just audio. So we'll see. But Joey finished his book.
Yeah. Is this the same vlog?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I gave it a 3.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't as fun as the first one.
And then your next book?
I don't know.
You just said you
I know, but I don't know. I'm thinking Don't Tell a Soul. Who's it even by?
I can't tell. David Rosenfeld? I don't know, but it's bright green.
Yeah, I don't know. Something that did you give it to me?
Mm-mm.
No, I found it at half price.
Yeah.
I need like a thriller. I've been reading a lot of gory books. Need a thriller.
Okay, read a thriller then.
Maybe I'll read that Skin book. That sounded cool. It was like a sandstorm, and there's like, I don't know. Anyway.
Oh, I want to buddy read that one doppelganger book with you, but not yet, because now I want to read. I have plans, okay? I also got to get through my classics readathon this weekend.
I gotta read 7 more books to hit 50 for the year.
Hey, you know what you should read next? Catcher in the Rye. Oh, but we're gonna buddy read it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why would I read that?
Because my layer readathon is classics theme, and you can participate.
Oh, okay. I could.
But I'm not gonna buddy read with you. I have to read Dorian Gray. Anyway,
Anyway.
I'm turning this camera off now for realsies, and I'll talk to you tomorrow for realsies. Sorry for this weird lighting. But don't y'all love my brick wall? Because we're obsessed. Oh. It's the morning car update before work once again. I'm feeling endorphins today because first thing in the morning at 6:30, I took a couple gulps of this energy drink. I forced myself to go to the gym despite having like 5 hours of sleep because I had part of this energy drink at like 8 p.m. last night and I knew it was a mistake. But it's okay. I got a good lift in, an upper body pump, if you will. Then I'm also countering it with 2 hash browns from McDonald's. So today, why am I like this? Today on my way to work, I was just listening to Lone Women and thinking about the fact that I've only read 2 books in this vlog, or did I read The Center in this vlog? I don't think I read The Center, right? I think that was my previous vlog. I don't know, November is going too fast already. I also just remembered that I have to start working on my newsletter for this month. Like, how is it already the 9th? What the fuck? But yeah, so this is my audiobook for today. Nothing's really happening yet. I mean, right now, as I got to work, she's talking about how she hasn't been around Black people in a while and how it's affecting her mentally. There's that. And it's funny because this morning I noticed that everyone who was in the gym wasn't white. There were 3 other people in there and yeah, none of them were white, including myself. So that's pretty cool to see that my like new apartment community is pretty diverse, at least based on just who goes to the gym, because I've seen these people several times already. And then I brought my Kindle to read Spookily Yours because I have like 200 pages left of that book. So hopefully I can finish that today in this vlog. And then I also brought The Scarlet Alchemist in case I wanted more of a fantasy feel, and I told my patrons that's the current read that I would pick up next. That and Spookily Yours were pretty freaking close though. So I'm just, oh, look at that dog. I'm gonna make the exception. Anyway, it's fucking sunny. I'm gonna go now. I don't really have much else to say. I'm excited for my Lair readathon this weekend. I am just not excited for deciding what to read after said readathon, because I have a lot of video ideas brewing in here and I don't have a lot of time to read the books I want to read. And I know that's like a universal dilemma for everyone on the bookish internet, but we're voicing it on this channel. Hello. I literally just got home and I got a package. It should be Camp Damascus, I believe. I mean, I appreciate the good packaging, but holy fuck. Pause. My handy dandy $12 box cutter. Camp Damascus. Finally got it. Every time I go book shopping, I literally, ooh, I love when things are on the naked cover. I always pick this up and contemplate buying it, but it was originally $26 and it's too short for that much money. So, got it on Pango. It's a horror about this like extreme gay conversion camp, and I believe it's kind of obvious that it's like commentary on homophobia. So, excited to finally get to this new release, and I just love the author. Like, look. I'm tired. Or I'm dying. So that is that for the day. I think I'm like 60-something% of the way through Lone Women. I gotta figure out exactly what page I'm on, but it's after part 2 started, I got bored, and that's what I've been hearing from a lot of my friends who've read this. Like Jessie hates it, Erin said the same thing. Who else read this? I think Gabby gave it a 3-star as well. But the first half is really, really good. And then the second, this like from part 2 onwards, I've just been confused and not with it. And it just felt like a whole different book. And it just feels like detached. And it just feels like random people are coming out of nowhere. I don't know. But that's that. I apparently got to put my name on our mailbox, but I also want to do some editing. I don't think I'm going to finish another book in this vlog, but we're going to sure try. I'm going to read more of The Ritual because I read the prologue last night. The Ritual by Adam Neville. Is my sweatshirt on backwards? I tried to match The Undertaking of Heart and Mercy because I have my live show with Liv in like an hour-ish. But yeah, The Ritual, the prologue was so good. The prologue's like 2 pages and I was hooked. And Joey's been wanting me to watch the movie forever. So I told him I would read the book this month. I just bought it last weekend. So, I mean, the chapters are really short and I've been needing a fast-paced book. I thought it was gonna be this one, but it's not. And I'm sad about it because I had high hopes for Victor LaValle's writing. And I'm still gonna try The Changeling and The Ballad Black Tom eventually because I did DNF that because I want to read the original source material first. But yeah, this is probably gonna be a low 3. Once you find out what's in the trunk, there's still like half the book left, so I don't understand. Today was just a day of stressing about my 2023 TBR, like my 23 for 2023 and shit, and just wanting to read all day, but I couldn't. So I don't know, but now when I get home, I see all my books and I want to read everything else but that list. Ooh, my ears are ringing. Okay, I'm gonna go do things and I'll talk to you when I have a reading update, but I'm gonna end this vlog tonight or tomorrow morning, depending how much I read and what I do. But Lair Readathon starts tomorrow, so I'm gonna be starting The Picture of Dorian Gray, which is our Patreon buddy read this month, and I'm kind of excited. I just hope like this weird, stressed out, slumpy, almost slumpy, mediocre reading that I've been doing just doesn't affect my enjoyment for Dorian Gray, because I have high hopes for that as well. But alright, goodbye. Look at my big muscular boyfriend who just came back from the gym. Making burgers.
Burgers.
Anyway, I started this. Focus. Focus. Bitch, you have one. There you go. Look how pretty. I'm using these circular tabs because that's the one I have the most of, and I feel like it's gonna be a lot of tabbing. Anyway. I'm liking it. I'm on chapter 9 already, page 35. Short ass
Short
chapters.
fucking chapters, Jesus.
I'm having a great time. Too bad I can't read it tomorrow or this weekend because it's my readathon, but it's okay. I'm gonna read as much of it as I'm gonna try to get to page 100 tonight at least.
I don't know if I should read it or not, even though I've seen it in the movie.
How about after
Actually,
we
I
watch?
think I've seen the movie twice.
How about after we watch the movie, I'll say whether it's similar or not, and then you can read it if you want.
Okay, yeah, you can tell me how accurate.
It's creepy and also funny, and like it's just this group of guys being dudes.
100 guys being dudes.
The cast in my head is the group of men from A Million Little Things on Hulu, but like make it the vibes of Last Man Standing.
Last Man Standing? Is it?
Yeah.
Tim Allen?
Yeah, that's that show, right? Okay, yeah. Like make it those like rugged, like Bass Pro Shop vibes.
Yeah.
But like the cast of A Million Little Things. That's what I'm picturing. I don't have a specific guy to guy match. Like I don't have a specific cast member for Luke or Dan or Hutch. Wait,
I do.
is Dan even in here? Is that even his name? I don't remember. But yeah, no, I don't. They're all the group. That's it. That's all I got. I mean, you're lucky I even got that going because I usually don't visualize shit. So that's what first came to mind. The prologue is one of the best prologues I've ever read in my entire life. I'm not even joking. And there are also mice mentioned 2 or 3 times now, but I've laughed twice. I was like, okay, mouse whisperer, like what do you mean? Anyway, I'm having a good time. I hope it stays that way. And I hope I like the movie.
I can only imagine how the script will get with certain things.
Hello. Sorry, this is backlit, but I'm just here to end the vlog really quickly because I forgot to last night. I read, I think, like 40 pages of The Ritual. Really enjoying it, but gotta pause until at least Monday because I will be starting my Lair Readathon right when I get home from work. I'm gonna start that vlog. I read to page 180 of Lone Women. I'm gonna finish it today. It's probably a 2 or a 3. Depending how it ends. Oh, Spookily Yours, I read at the gym this morning. I just did cardio because Crampy Vampy is in session, my dudes. So I'm like 30% into that, and that one's probably gonna be like a 2 or 3 too because it's cringy. The way the dude is so overprotective, like at first I thought it was just like, oh, woodpecker. At first I thought it was just him being a cat demon or whatever, but like, no, it's just annoying. Bitch is literally 28 years old. Like, she can hold her own, and it's just not cute. I'm hoping it gets cuter. I don't know. Maybe I'll get invested at some point. Maybe I'll like the characters at some point. We'll see. I'm only 30% in, so I'm gonna try to finish that today as well. Other than that, in this vlog, I finished The Art Thief, gave that 4 stars. The Undertaking of Heart and Mercy, and gave that 3 stars, like a low 3. I really want to change it to a 2 after last night's discussion, which was super fun, but no, I don't change ratings. But in my heart, it's 2. It's at a low 3 on Goodreads. I'll keep that star for the discussion, for how good the discussion went with Liv. Wait, is that really all I read? Ugh, I just like didn't finish books, but I read a lot. Sorry. So yeah, if you made it to the end of this video, oh, put that emoji with like the hand heart, you know, because on the cover of The Undertaking of Heart and Mercy there's a hand heart, but like skeleton hands. Or if you can't find that emoji, then like a gravestone. Sure. Thank you so much for watching. We're gonna try out a new outro today, brought to you by the brainstorming of Noelle from Noelle 7 Pages, and I just like combined a bunch of her ideas. So thank you so much for watching. Oh god, just let me do my outro, because I've been wanting to change my outro for a while, and I asked Sid and Noelle for some ideas, so here we go. Thank you so much for watching. Hope y'all had a vampy day. And don't forget to do some self-care today, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!